Welcome to the Romers, where we talk about all things about Roman art, but malikot-likot lang.
Malikot-likot, we're just sitting down here.
No.
You're called roamers.
Oh yeah. Now, I'm John Martin Saliva. Here is,
Akil Lorenzo Lanutan.
and
Rafael Mascareñas.
now let's start about Roman art.
Let's roam about so that your mind can roam and go.
So, unsa ang rason nga nata diri?
Yes.
Correct lagi kitang tanan.
Manayo, magulta ba eh?
Sorry, Valentine's bro, wala naman. April naman.
April naman.
April hapit na May.
Ano lagi?
So, Rome, or rather, the Romans. So Rome is an empire in ancient times that lasted for at least, or rather not at least, for 1,000 years, a millennia.
Dugay jud bro no.
Oh, okay.
Ayan.
Legendary man na sila.
Okay.
So, these specific individuals paved way for the later known Renaissance art and for the more modern paintings and so on and so forth. So, to talk about this specific, so what is special about Roman art? So, let's go on first with the Republic Rome. The Republic Romans were really about being about the welfare or like about wisdom. So they were about truth. And about truth, they had a specific term. I think it was very something. Akil, I think you know more about this than me.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Okay.
So what you're the word really is verism.
Verism. Okay.
Very sim.
Ikaw bro, do you know verism bro?
Ano na very sim na very good.
Close. Pero actually, verism, it really comes from the original word in Latin, which is verus, meaning truth. And so, di ba, you mentioned about their art, and it relates to verism or like truth, di ba?
Yeah.
So that's because, of course, Roman art is a lot about the sculptures, like about made from marble and bronze. And, they're very fond of portraitures. Do you guys know about portraitures?
Yeah, those little
Portraits.
heads, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ay, bro, kabantay ka bro, pakita ka niya bro, mga wrinkles nila, eye bags bro, dugay na to.
Kana man magbugot sila.
Realistic kayo sila tanawon, no?
Yes, kana realistic.
Mo
Okay.
na
That's the
very
word.
sim.
Yeah. Kaya di ba, when you say truth, it also relates to realism. Kaya kung realistic, it means you're just showcasing the truth. Kung sa makita mo ba? So, they really didn't shy away from really showing the imperfection of the person's face and all of that. Diba?
Yeah. Oh, I want to talk about, like, it's really common amongst like Roman art or like Roman portraitures that you see, those eyebrows of theirs, like, gamugot pero ni.
Ito nga,
Yeah.
gano'n kaya
Why?
bro?
Like, you know why?
Ambot lang po nga, no? Pero, di ba, ang kanang portraitures are just sculptures?
Yes.
And if we somehow take a look back sa mga sculptures sa pag-una nga period kay, di ba? It's just a copycat of Greek art, the Roman art. Like for example, we have known Greek art as having sculptures about their deities, kanang gamay lang utin, dako ilang lawas. Di ba we can also see that sa Roman art?
Ay, bro, curious ko. Gano'n din, gamay, like, if feather mo, ask mo bro, gano'n gamay.
Gamay utin kay basically what they try to mean or emphasize in that is they do not prioritize lust, or they do not like lust in the man's embodiment.
Mo give in sila dito, di ba?
Oh, kay ang upper body nimo is close to being a deity gid ka. Kusga gid
so,
ka.
like, it's like a holy grail of sorts, like your body.
Holy grail gid siya.
Oh. So maybe
Makes
it's
sense.
also for the eyebrows as well. Like maybe it's for like wisdom or like knowledge. Like it's like a depiction of such. So it's
That's good.
And furthermore, kana ilang mga not only just the sculptures rather, but I think most paintings, ilang techniques, ilang mosaics, kinopyaran na sa Greek art. I mean because natural naman po because Greek was conquered by the Roman Empire, as we have known historically.
Oh, okay.
So it just so happens nga pag conquer nila, na blended ang techniques and artworks from Greek to Roman art.
I see.
So that is also why nga Roman art received a heavy criticism rather, but being not original and not being so creative in terms of their artworks.
Pero, I mean, you could say, no, I guess from that, based on history na po, no? Really, we're thankful because art from before, we wouldn't be here if wala dito sila, diba? You can say, although ka na, diba, nag-copy sila, but more or less, we are just copying from, the past, diba? And like, just trying to like twist it in order to fit according to our culture, diba? So, I guess, my point is that art is really ever evolving.
Pero the fact that they have a copycat style of art makes their art not very unique, no? So, like for instance, I don't really know any favorite paintings, or I don't even know what are the paintings in Roman art. So, do you have an idea of what these Roman paintings?
Actually, I have one favorite. Actually, I want to share with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, I don't know how to pronounce it, pero Laocoon and his sons. So it basically depicts he's a father of his sons, and then so there are three subjects. So the father, si Laocoon, yung duha ka anak. And what really just strikes me, because I really like those kinds of paintings or sculptures nga really showcases the body in its kanang dynamic poses ba, kanang fluid game ba. Ana kayo. Wala tag maskulyo ni bro.
Okay. Ano siya atong kuan ba kana directionalist.
Diba? Kaya kung stern na kayong lawas mo, okay, life ba? So ginagay nga I can really see through that painting. Nadyo direction and may flow ang lawas, and sa pag construct niya sa lawas, sa pag-scope, you can really tell the essence of the story. And really kato kay ibaak man to sila ghas. Ako kay ghas pa, ibaak sila tanan. So you can see through the way their bodies flowed. Nag-struggle ba? Ano kayo ba? So nice.
And your favorite art piece?
As I previously mentioned, what you could notable artwork rather, or even Roman artists during the ancient Rome, but rather what I found intriguing or fascinating sa ilaha kay ang ilang architecture and engineering. Did you know that their buildings, or essentially their architecture and engineering, were considered ahead of its time?
Oh, bro?
Yeah. Because, for example, their buildings today, their colosseums, their columns, even exist rather up until today.
Yeah,
mas tiguang pa ng Jesucristo, or kaedad ng Jesucristo rather. So, ang unique na nila, naka-head of its time is their use of their materials. Sila ang nagpauso ng concrete, di ay?
Pero bro, matinga lang dyan, I guess, sakto dyan mo yung gingon, diba nga, karon ang Roman Colosseum na Japon.
Yeah, even the column, right?
Yeah, diba? Like, so, matinga ko nga, kung mag-earthquake din sa Pinas, dali rin makuha na to ang concrete sad nga.
Kailangan magod kay standard, magod ato kay maral substandard lang.
Basta yung tungod po ba nga nata sa kuan lugar nga sige glinog niya Rome kay abot napat sila. But the fact still remains nga ay lahat yung architecture or engineering kay nindot jud kayo. Mao jud ang naka-fascinate jud sa ako the most.
Grabe no kay 9 minutes na tayo. Daghan na tayo na storya. So,
lagi ba?
What can you say, bro?
Sa ako, okay. That was really that's the legacy of Rome, diba? It's more of the architecture, the sculptures, the portraitures, and to a point, let's talk about a bit of their arts, or the colors of Rome. It's more of their paintings. We're in the color we're wearing right now.
Red like the Romans are.
Yes. So to add more, there's yellow as well, green, purple, and black. Because Romans like to have depictions of war, because they're really a war race empire.
They love bloodshed.
Yes,
war freaks din sila.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Warlords din sila.
Yeah, and that's really their legacy of their empire. And pero curiously enough, even though they're a very big empire, they have different regions. For example, Alexandria or Athens or
Alexandria kay
Kanta man ba
Alejandro, I mean,
Ay, Alejandro. Ay, Egypt na siya. Yes. Egypt.
Yeah. For like example, Athens, we have like the Greek influence there.
Greek.
Alexandria, there's the Egyptian influence
Egyptian
there.
na siya.
Yeah, they also have like the Etruscan influence, or yeah, like around like northern Italia.
Okay. Do you know how to speak Italian, bro?
Ars longa vita brevis, my friend.
Oh, naka-history.
Latin, mo gula, bro.
Ay, sa'yo,
Sige lang, sige lang.
Pasaluhan ko, miss. But yes, so with that said, that's really like the legacy of Rome. We have those sculptures, we have those architectures, and maybe a bit of paintings. And what really strikes Rome is that striking red. Like
Red.
And Rome, as an empire, lasted for a long time. And I mean, without Rome, there won't be any like modern influence to like Renaissance or like the eventual other periods of art. And even though they are considered like a copycat of sorts, they still like, I think tuod nila could like that specific kind of art still remain until like
That's true.
Pero iba ka ba, speaking of legacy nila, kay sila ang art magpagulad, as we have known nga, kay constricted mo ng art within specific status or social wealth, no?
Yeah.
Sila ang ni-break ang nga stigma. So they allowed art to be free of access to the public, and they allowed it to be made by the public as well. So not just the public has the right to see or observe art, they even have the right to practice and make it into their living.
Pero the concept, diba, like, the purpose for the statues is to boost the rulers' socio-political status.
Socio-political status. Kapantay ka nga, ang ilang mga rulers kay mga bungga kay sinulutan niya, bis kagira ba? Like you can't go to war without looking good.
Fashionable.
Might as well die looking good.
Yeah, might as well die looking good.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's all for this episode of Roman art. Keep in touch, and hopefully to see you guys in the
Mga
next episode.
tutag Rome.
Yeah.
Mga tutag
See
Rome.
you in Rome.
See you in Rome.
We're going to be roaming around.
Nice one.
Nice one.
And yeah, thank you guys, and that's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.